Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be reacting to a video by Father David, and he answers a question about if someone confesses to murder, what should you do? So now let's get into the video quickly.
Father, if someone comes to you in confession and confesses that they murdered someone, what do you do? What's up, guys?
Um I'm Catholic, you understand? From the way the Reverend Father is looking at it, I believe he's Catholic too. So in Catholic Church, if someone confesses, no matter what they confess, even if they kill like 1,000 people, even if they are Japanese, World War II fighters, no matter what they confess, you cannot say anything as far as they said it in a confession. In Catholic Church, the priest swear to an oath of secrecy, something like that. So that's why you see, if you go to confession in Catholic Church, you see the priest, they usually stay like this. Sometimes they keep their hand on their face, so not to like look at the person's face in order to avoid judgment, you understand? Or there's a barrier between them. All this is to prevent the priest from having direct, contact, so like direct eye contact or knowing who the person that is confessing the sin to. Because at the end of the day, the person that might be confessing the sin may have stolen something for the priest. So imagine if someone, if you're a priest now, and someone steals something from you and comes to confession to tell you that they stole something from you, and you turn and look at the person's face, you've messed up, actually, you've messed up. Because from there, you start judging the person already, be like, this person is a thief. So that's why you see all these priests, they just, stay like this, or, they turn their backs entirely. So that's how it is in Catholic Church. I think he's a Catholic Christian.
I'm Father David Michael Moses. I'm a Catholic priest, and
Okay,
this
he's
is
a
one of the
Catholic
more
priest.
intense questions I get. We'll be answering lots of questions on this channel, so make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Now, this question is obviously referencing what we call the seal of confession.
What is this, confession?
Which basically means that if you come to confession, the priest can't repeat what you say. The priest can't go around saying, hey, did
Yeah.
you hear so and so did this? Let me give you 3 scenarios to illustrate this point. First, if you come to meet with me in my office, not confession, we're just talking, then that's what we call privileged information. I'm not bound to strict secrecy, but if I went around saying, Sally told me that her husband Joe has a real gambling problem, then that would be inappropriate. It would just be
That would be
uncharitable.
gossiping.
It was privileged.
That would be gossiping to me. I think that would be gossiping, yes. And it's bad because many people they trust all these priests or pastors. So they usually tell them something they cannot tell to another person or regular people. So they usually tell their secrets to priests or pastors and all this kind of thing. And the truth of the matter is most of all these priests and pastors they do gossip a lot. And where is worse is that they gossip on the podium, like on stage. You see, like a priest or a pastor will just come when he's preaching or giving his sermon. You start, spilling people's secrets, saying stuff like, there's a woman from this church, her husband used to cheat. Then she came and met me. I was complaining, I was crying, I was wailing that her husband cheats on her a lot. Then he told the woman to buy 5 cows and bring the liver of the cows to him. Then the woman bought 5 cows and donated it to the church, and then she brought the livers of the cows to him, and then he gave the liver back to her and told her to use it to cook food for her, cook food for the husband. And after the husband finished eating that food, he stopped cheating. Praise Master Jesus. You understand? That's how you see all these pastors they do. They be like, now the husband cannot cheat because he does not have liver again. They just spill people's secret. They spill people's secret on stage. So imagine you're just sitting down now in the audience, and the pastor is just, or the priest is just casting you, spilling your secret on stage. Never again. You will never trust anybody again at all. And it's not good. They should leave all these, gossiping for us, regular niggas. Let them leave it for us. Let them stop gossiping.
Information that the person trusted me with. As a spiritual father, I want to respect the personal business of my parishioners. But here's another scenario. If someone in my office, again, not confession, tells me that they poisoned all the water in the city, then I'm obviously going to do something about it. They don't have the right to keep me in secrecy just
Mm,
because we spoke in my office. If someone
mm,
tells me outside of confession, even in private, that they are going to harm themselves or someone else, or that there's a grave danger that either of those things might happen, I am bound by love and often by law to act on that information appropriately. But by
Okay.
contrast, if you come to
Wait, wait,
confession,
wait. Wait. So, wait now, let me give you this scenario now. If someone comes to confession now, assume that you're a priest, and someone comes to confession, and in the process of confessing, the person says something like, I'm going to commit suicide at so and so bridge by 3 a.m. No, you as a father, what do you do? What do you do about it? Will you just keep quiet? After advising the person there, will you just keep quiet and let the person decide whatever they're going to do? Or will you, by that time the person says he's going to jump off the bridge, go there secretly to the bridge and wait for the person? So once the person comes to the bridge, you will now try and convince them to not actually take their own life. So which one are you going to do as a priest? If you're a priest and you're watching this, just share your comments with me. Let me know.
we're clearly in the sacrament of confession, we're going through the ritual, then whatever you say in confession, I cannot repeat under any circumstances. We call it the seal of confession because the sins are sealed in secrecy. No matter what sins are said in confession, the priest cannot say or do anything about them. He can't even treat the person differently afterwards. And this is extremely serious. If a priest directly breaks the seal, meaning if they tell someone that a specific person
Cut
committed
them
a
off.
specific sin, then that priest is automatically excommunicated or
Yeah,
kicked out of the church.
yeah.
It's extremely grave. So let's go to our question. What if the person confesses something really big, like a murder?
Some say murder?
What do I do? Well, here's the thing to understand. The sins I hear in confession, they don't belong to me. I'm acting in persona Christi or in the person of Christ. The sins belong to God. I do have a
Hey,
chance as a spiritual father to offer some advice. Really, the confessional is the only place where you can bring your deepest, darkest things and know that it's going to stay there. But that freedom gives me the chance to help you see how important it is to be sorry for the sins and to try to repair any damage caused by them. I can say, hey, this is a problem. We need to make sure this never happens again. If the person has committed a crime, maybe we need to talk about the possibility of turning themselves in. But I couldn't require anyone to reveal their crime. For example, a priest cannot make someone turn themselves in for their penance. I could
yeah.
suggest it, but at the end of the day, that would be
Yes, it's true. Because I have always wondered, like, why don't they, if you're gonna confess to stealing now, let's say you stole something, I've never seen a priest that'll tell you to go and return that thing. I used to tell you to go and, say whatever prayer that you are going to, like, for your penance, say whatever prayer you're going to tell you to say. But I have never heard, or me personally experience something like the priest tell you, go and return this, or go and do this back, or, that kind of thing. I've never seen it before. I've never experienced it.
up to them. If someone else is being charged with a crime they committed, that injustice should be rectified. So, if someone comes to me in confession and confesses that they murdered someone, what do I do? Well, I forgive them in the person of Christ. That's the power of what Jesus did on the cross. What he did,
This is the holy way of saying, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. This is just the holy way of saying it. Give me that forgive. Hey, forgive them.
is enough, even for murder. What Jesus did is enough. For what I've done, it's enough for what you've done. So, if you've been away from confession for a while, today might be a really good day to start again.
Yeah.
Hope you found that helpful. Actually, I did forget. The only sin that we can't forgive is if someone watches one of my videos but doesn't subscribe. Just kidding.
That is a canon sin. Is it canon sin? Is it what type of sin is that? Original sin. That's an original sin, yes. Please, if you're not subscribed to this channel and you're watching this video to the end, please like and subscribe. If you don't, it's an original sin. And you know how original sin goes. Please, please subscribe and like and subscribe.
But please do consider subscribing, drop us a like, and maybe leave a comment suggesting future videos. And if you're interested in another video about the sacrament of confession, you can check that out here. And we'll see you guys.
So guys, that is it for this session's YouTube video. Thank you for tuning in. Let me hear your thoughts about this confession. You understand? Thank you. Peace.